So, welcome to day 8 of the 12 days of Christmas. And day 8 is 8 maids a milking. And I believe traditionally Dutch milkmaids do have square neckerchiefs or headscarves. So, today we're going to be looking at my 90 by 90 carré collection from Hermes. This is quite possibly one of the most popular formats of scarves that Hermes do. And quite honestly, love this collection and love all the Hermes silk scarves, but of course they are also one of my least used things from Hermes in my collection, simply because I don't get much opportunity to wear them, but they are just wonderful works of art. So I am going to start with the first scarf that I bought, which is this scarf here. It is a scarf from 2021 by Pierre Marquis. It's called, and the name is here somewhere, de l'ombrelle au duel. And yes, I do not speak French, so sorry, don't come for me. It is a double face scarf. And when I first saw it, this being my first scarf from Hermes, the orange looks so much like the Hermes orange. It's got these wonderful blues with it and this nice beige background. I just fell in love with the combination and I thought it was really nice. So I'm very pleased with this. Pierre Marquis is also a long-standing artist for Hermes and I just love this piece. The second piece, which came not long after, was this piece. Now, I don't know if any of you have tried watching the Hermes YouTube channel. A long time ago, they had this video on Footsteps Through the World, and one of the videos was on them recreating this technique of silk printing. It's called marble silk. And what they do is they use a series of colored waxes to sort of apply the pattern to the scarf. And it's amazing and it's so intricate, and you should just see the way the artists sort of put the design together. I loved it so much. And so I did tell my sales associate that if there ever was a marble silk piece coming into store, please could he let me know, because I really wanted to get the scarf. And so this piece came in shortly after. This is Bride de Gala, original design by Hugo Gregar. Again, another design heavyweight for Hermes. And if you can see, this silk is unique also because it's got a bee print on it. So it's a woven jacquard silk, and it's got bees through it. So not only is it marble, but it's got a pattern. It's got a pattern to the underlying base silk. So I love this scarf. I don't dare wear it. So for those of you who don't know, marble silk scarves are pretty much double, or close to 2.5 times the price of a normal scarf. In today's parlance, a marble silk scarf is probably about 1,900 Singapore dollars. A normal plain 90 by 90 is about $900, and a double-faced one is 1,002. They are not cheap, right? So more on that later, but I just love the scarf, and look at this beautiful flower here. So this is my first marble silk scarf, and I'm very happy with it. My third scarf, I wasn't actually intending on buying this, but this was a design that came out, and it's another double-faced scarf that I bought in about 2022. And I love this. It's a reprint of an old scarf called La Folie du Cil, but they reimagined it, or rather they redesigned the parameters of it. So it's a very nice heritage scarf. The reason why I do like this one, not only is it double-faced and therefore has a plainer background, the greens and the colors are also very neutral. So I've actually found that out of all my scarves, this is one of my favorites that I can use with quite a lot of my traveling wardrobe, because it's subtle enough, but it's got enough color to sort of stand on its own. Really love this piece, and yeah. This next scarf is not something that I actually wear very often. In fact, I don't think I've worn it that much, and it's called Objet de Curiosité. I cannot for the life of me remember the name of the artist, but basically it shows a bird's eye view of the studio, I think Émile Dumas' studio, in the Paris store, And I just love how, you know, all these objects are scattered around the office, and I just wanted something that reminded me of the Ruferberg store. And the detailing is really nice. You've got these bees around the border. You've got different seasons around of the hermes frontage around the sides as well. So I like it a lot. I have to say I kind of regret picking up this colorway because it doesn't quite go with what I've got, but I will resolve to wear it and use it one day. Don't hold me to it or ask me when, but no, I do love this piece. I'm glad I have it because it feels very emblematic of hermes. This next one is something I have worn. It's another favorite of mine, and it's by the artist Jonathan Burton, as you can see here. And this is Mystère au 24. Okay, I really can't speak French, but I just love the story that's coming out from this whole scarf, right? I did say I wasn't going to show all the scarves, and frankly, what I will also do as well is try and get screenshots of all the scarves for you to take a look at. But I just love this. It's got animals rampaging through the hermes store, and it's got all sorts of different hidden details. I love the cat paws here. I love the telephone here. And then there's this bit on the telephone which says, "Hello, hello." And yeah, and I love the horseman as well in the corner there. So I have worn this. I love the green and the blacks and the navy blue. So I love, it's a very nice neutral colorway as well. That's still very evocative. I was thinking of getting a scarf from Jonathan Burton all along, and I'm so pleased he came out with this design because I love it and I'm so happy I have it. These next three scarves I have practically not touched, but I love them none the same. I believe this is a Katie Scott scarf. It's called Precious Berries, and look at the detail and the design. It is really, really gorgeous. I love the flowers and I love the coloring, and it's such a bright, happy color. I'm almost afraid to wear it because of getting it stained, because it's such a beautiful piece. Look at this. I believe Katie Scott designed the three graces as well, so you can see the giraffe here, and I love that illusion. So I love the botanical print, and I just love the poppies as well. Really beautiful piece. Like I said, I haven't really worn it yet. I haven't had much chance, but I'd love to take it out in London during the spring. That's what it reminds me of. Look at the zebra. So this is Precious Paradise, another beautiful one that I'm very happy to have. This one here is another marble silk scarf, and I believe this is by Hugo Bienvenu, the original base design, which is like a comic strip style scarf. So it's just called the Wow Marble Silk Scarf. But really nice bright colors. Contrast with this, it's a bit more pastely. This is definitely a punch in the face when it comes to colors and feels so rainbowy. Yeah, I'd love to bring this out one day and wear it. Unfortunately, Singapore's not the place for these scarves. I'd have to go overseas, but can you imagine just wearing like a monochrome and just using this to sort of brighten up your outfit? It would really be wow. So yeah, love this scarf. And the last scarf in my collection is this scarf, again by Katie Scott. I did have this rule initially that I wouldn't buy more than one scarf from the same artist, but this I feel is such a beautiful scarf. It's from the most recent spring-summer collection, I believe. It's called Bouquet Final, and I just love this grey background with the steel blue tones and with the greens and the browns, and this really goes with a lot of things that I wear as well. So I can't wait to use this as like a general everyday sort of scarf if I can. One thing beautiful about the scarves that I've noticed is that they will soften up naturally with use. So this scarf feels very liquid compared to this or even this, because these scarves have not been touched. So the silk is still very crisp and still very sort of, it's still got that some slight stiffness to it. This is slowly loosening up, so it's starting to puddle the way this does. And I just love how an Hermes scarf comes to life over the course of its usage, right? So I've used this a few times, so it's a bit soft, and this again is a bit crisp. So anyway, these are my 8 Hermes scarves. Look at this puddle of deliciousness on my bed. Different filming format today because I realized my volume or my speaking voice is not great, and given the kinds of things I was showing, I thought it was easier to just pick up the phone and film. So sorry if you're getting motion sick by my holding the phone and filming, but I thought it was the easiest way of doing so. And to that one commenter who told me to speak directly into the phone or to buy a microphone, I hear you, figuratively. Hopefully more improvements for 2026. But yeah, that's day 8 sorted.